President Anura Kumara Dissanayake stated that rural development and upgrading the rural people's social and economic well-being is one of the primary objectives of the government during this term. The president expressed these views during a discussion held at the Presidential Secretariat with members of the Sri Lanka Administrative Service Association, SLAS. The National Building and Research Organization, NBRO, has issued early landslide warnings to multiple areas in 8 districts as heavy rainfall continues in parts of the island. Accordingly, a Level 1 amber warning has been issued for several Divisional Secretariat Divisions (DSD) and surrounding areas in the Badula Gale Kalutara, Kandi Kegale Kurunagala Matara, and Ratnapura districts. Former President Chandrika Bandaranaike Kumaratunga has voiced suspicions of a possible plot to assassinate her, similar to the politically motivated assassination of her husband, the late Vijaya Kumaratunga. Furthermore, the former president raised concerns over the reduction in her security detail, claiming that the move poses a direct threat to her safety, referencing past political conspiracies. The Ministry of Public Administration said that 4 official residences previously occupied by former ministers have still not been handed over to the government. According to the ministry, these residences were used by former ministers Sanat Nishantha, Mohan De Silva, R. Sampanthan, and Ajith Rajapakse. The Court of Appeal has upheld a prison sentence given to former Deputy Minister Shantha Premaratne, who was found guilty of the charges of obtaining a bribe of rupees 50,000 from a woman after promising employment. A 38-year-old man from Atharugiria has been remanded until the 11th of November after being arrested for allegedly publishing an altered rupee 5,000 currency note featuring the image of President Anura Kumara Dissanayake on social media. Former Minister Johnston Fernando has withdrawn the writ petition filed on his behalf with the Court of Appeal seeking an order to prevent his arrest. The petition had been filed by the ex-minister seeking an order to prevent his arrest over the case related to the unregistered BMW car allegedly belonging to him, found parked in a star-class hotel premises in Colombo. Prime Minister Dr. Harini Amarasuriya has emphasized that Sri Lanka's core issues remain unresolved even after 76 years of governance. Speaking at a public meeting in Putukudiyarupu, Dr. Amarasuriya pointed out that despite the end of the war years ago, many citizens continue to struggle with basic problems such as inadequate education and lack of employment opportunities. A tense situation was reported between villagers and Sri Lankan pastor Jerome Fernando during the latter's visit to Mipatia in Nawalapitia yesterday. The Nawalapitia police had intervened to defuse the tension between the pastor and area residents. The villagers had alleged that the pastor was building a religious site under the pretext of constructing a rehabilitation center and that no state entities had been informed in this regard. The IPL player registration officially closed on November 4, 2024, with an impressive total of 1,574 players, 1,165 Indian and 409 overseas, signing up to be part of the Mega Tata IPL 2025 player auction, which will be held over 2 days on November 24th and 25th in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. The list includes 320 capped players, 1,224 uncapped players, and 30 players from associate nations.
We lead the web news.